All right, so I'm getting ready to watch episode 10 of Demon Slayer, the Entertainment District arc, and this is the penultimate episode. Did I say that correctly? Penultimate episode of the Entertainment District arc. So things are looking pretty bad for Tanjiro and company at the end of the last episode. In fact, it's looking really, really bad for Inosuke. So I'm going to grab my Inosuke Lucky Charm and just hope, like if I rub the Lucky Charm, maybe Inosuke will come back to us. I don't know, but I'm going to keep it right here in arm's reach and see where this is going to leave us before the big finale next week. So, you know what? Let's get to it. Oh, Zenitsu came around to try and catch Tanjiro. I was kind of wondering where Zenitsu was during all this. Oh, man. Some self-blame going on here for what's happened, but you can't put the weight of the world on yourself. That disrespects your colleagues when you do that. They all knew clearly well what they were doing. They're all skilled. They all made their own decisions. So Tanjiro, don't take their agency away from them by blaming yourself so heavily for the way things happened. They made the exact same sacrifices you're willing to make, Tanjiro. So you need to understand that. And here during the OP, I'd just like to remind people that I do have a Patreon now. And I know a lot of you are already members of the Patreon, but if you're curious to see what's going on over there and you want to check it out, well, there is a link in the video description. Never Give Up is the name of the episode. I feel like that should be the name of every episode as far as Tanjiro is concerned. Never give up, man. Okay, so he hit the ground pretty hard there, but Nezuko's box didn't pop open. I thought maybe he'd hit the ground and pop open and we would see something changing there. But yeah, he's just apologizing to Nezuko because he's failed to turn her back to human, I guess. Now we're going to get some conversation in an otherworldly style conversation. I don't know if it's a dream, a hallucination, a flashback. It almost looks more like flashback, right? This is Nezuko pre-demon. But it's so relevant towards what thoughts he's having right now as he falls off that roof. So I think this is, sort of a combination of flashback environment, but sort of an internal conversation relevant to present day with Nezuko. Yeah, and that's something wonderful that she just points out. Happiness is up to you. Like, you are responsible for your own happiness. You can't be responsible for anybody else's happiness. You also have to let people make their own choices. Yeah, now we're seeing her demon form. Trying to convey to him, don't put everyone's responsibility on your shoulders. You got to be the best you can and do the best you can and try to help those people you care about. But you got to quit blaming yourself so severely because it's going to handicap you in a very significant way as this battle evolves, I suspect. But don't lose that empathy. It's such a balance for Tanjiro. So it makes, a beautiful character, honestly, in my opinion. Oh, wow, look at all the burning. The whole entertainment district has been destroyed in this battle. But we did see some of the wives doing evacuation duty, so hopefully they've been evacuating. There's Nezuko. I guess the box did pop open, but she's still asleep. So it didn't have her come out and get involved in a fashion I thought she might. Oh no, there's Gitaro. He seems puzzled that Nezuko isn't dead. I'm sorry, that Tanjiro isn't dead either. I guess more puzzled by Tanjiro. So now are we going to see the penultimate battle? I mean, it looks like Tengen Uzui's gone. At least his arm is cut off, but are we going to see a one-armed Uzui show up? We'll just have to see. Yeah, Gitaro kind of rubbing a little salt in the wound, telling him everybody's dead. Stabbed through the heart. We have poor Zenitsu trapped in burning boards. Is he still in his trance state? Because I think he can get out if he's still in his trance state. But if he hit hard enough to wake him up, then it's a problem. And there he is with his arm cut off, or at least his forearm, his hand cut off. Maybe not his whole arm. And the poison going to him. So is he off the table? I think we're going to see a one-handed Uzui Tengen show up before the end. And Gitaro just calling him a disgrace. He's trying to play, he's afraid. You don't play this kind of psychological game unless you're trying to gain an edge because you know you can't fight even. And with that just upsetting kind of whiny, moany voice that Gitaro has. Makes everything he says a little bit more disturbing. But yeah, Tanjiro's kind of confused. Why is Gitaro waiting? Why is he waiting and he hasn't attacked yet? Oh, so he told him the relationship between he and Nezuko. Is that going to change something? I guess brother and sister versus brother and sister, sibling versus sibling. It doesn't seem to be touching him too much. He's laughing at him, calling him a disgrace for not protecting his sister. But we've seen Nezuko in action. She doesn't necessarily need protection. But it's just weird that Gitaro's slowing down and having a conversation. I wasn't expecting this. I thought he'd try to go in for the easy kill. But is he gaining something by taunting him here? Or is he just that sadistic? I mean, I could see a demon just being that sadistic, that he wants to sort of relish the hate. Oh, the pain in that finger snap. Look at that. Yeah, he's just being sadistic. There's nothing for him to gain here other than his own sort of selfish, demented joy. Like he thinks it's funnier just to slap him in the head and let him live with the shame than to kill him. But I'm pretty sure Muzan wants him dead. So I guess he's like toying with his prey before he kills him. I mean, or is he really just wanting to fight? Is he trying to reignite the fire inside of Tanjiro? Because something tells me you're going to regret it if that happens, Gitaro. Weak sauce? Oh man, using the term weak sauce even back then. He's really yearning for the fight for some reason. Does Gitaro secretly want to die? Do some recovery breathing here, Tanjiro. Let's see exactly what's up. Oh, he's fleeing, not fighting. That seemed to catch everybody off guard. And his three-eyed sister and the one-eyed brother. Oh, wow. I think Gitaro's totally misinterpreting what's happening here. Because Tanjiro's not gone for good. Like, he's not the kind of guy who's going to just forget about the whole situation. But he does want to protect his sister and get her out of harm's way. And then he'll come back ready for a fight. And I think he'll bring more fight than Gitaro's prepared for, too. Man, that creepy, like, wasp-thin abdomen on him. He just looks like some kind of nasty insect. And even the sickles coming off his arms make him look like a praying mantis or something. I mean, he is a pure monster. Like, I think this is the most monstrous demon portrayal, in my opinion, as far as what disturbs me that we've seen so far as Gitaro here. Oh, and those fingers just all twisted back. Ugh, it makes my stomach churn. Look at that. It hurts so bad to even think about. Oh, man, just kicking him and he's puking up blood there. Like, it's this classic arch villain thing. You toy with the hero too long and it comes back to bite you. I mean, it's a little tropey, but I'm still feeling the pain and the misery in it. It's really cranking up my desire to want to see Gitaro get his comeuppance. Oh, now this would be a fate worse than death for Tanjiro, to become a demon himself, and that seems like what Gitaro is dedicated to. So let's see. Oh, but I guess you do have to choose to be a demon. I kind of forget that there is at least that one little caveat to it. Oh, now he and his sister Daki are not seeing eye to eye. 3 eyes to 1 eye. But I know there's no way Tanjiro chooses being a demon over being dead. I mean, it's the same choice Rengoku was given, right? We saw Rengoku's choice in Mugen Train. Talking about seeing his grief like he's coming to terms with his own inevitable death, or is he seeking inspiration and power? All right, he's going to rise up. Yeah! There's that heroic moment in music we've been waiting for. Look at that! Wow, he struck quickly with the headbutt. Of course he's got that hard head. That noggin can't lose. And what do we got here? The headbutt knocked all the power, like knocked the air out of Gitaro? Oh, now what's going on here? Is this something to do with that scar on his... Oh, he got him with a little poison stab, a little wisteria stab in the thigh there, the inner thigh. Nice move, Tanjiro. Yeah. That's what you get for teasing and toying and asking for trouble. You get trouble. Oh, man, he's looking at all the clever things Tanjiro did to make that move against him. I love the idea. Oh, those fingers, those purple fingers are just grossing me out. Oh man, I'd rather they got chopped off. Ay, I don't know how those are going to heal. That looks terrible. Let's see. Oh, ho, ho. And we got some Hinokami Kagura. We got some sun breathing technique there on that attack. The flame right through the head, but Daki's still out there. Oh, I love that eye catcher with the two of them. But Daki's still out there, and Daki's head for a change is still on her shoulders. Oh, what do we got? More like netherworld communication, flashback, internal thoughts. And now, oh, I love it, you know, the nice parallel between Nezuko and Tanjiro, and he's seeing himself in Gitaro's face there. And it makes you wonder how much Gitaro's story could have started out like Tanjiro's. You know, like maybe he became a demon because of his sister. It's the same thing, only whereas Tanjiro's goal is to bring Nezuko back to being human, Gitaro chose to become a demon to be with his sister. I love symmetry. I love echoes. I love reflections. I've gone over that plenty of times, but I really like what we're seeing here. I think that's part of what's making this arc so great is this echo between Tanjiro and Gitaro. You know, the pair, the brother-sister pair versus the brother-sister pair. And of course, we saw just how monstrous Nezuko became when she powered up during this arc. Oh, and he's just pushing through and he can't cut through the neck. Wow. Man, he is trying. There he goes. There he goes. It's starting to cut. Daki's going to freak out, right? Daki's going to freak out and get involved with those sashes and slashes. And there's Nezuko! Best bud for the save. Nezuko slashing in with his lightning attack. Oh, with his lightning technique. And look at that blue blast through the sky. I love it. But the snot bubble's gone, but he's still using his thunder breathing. I just get worried when the snot bubble's gone that he's not going to be as effective. But wow, he is looking top notch here, and he's got blood on his own face. Oh, look at the power of that attack. What in the blue blazes? That is a blue blaze. Oh, and it's attached by a belt. Just this one thin cloth thread. Can he do it? Can Zenitsu get through that? Oh, if he decapitates that, we got Tanjiro down there with Gitaro. This could be the moment we've been waiting for, right? The final defeat of this brother-sister upper six demon pair. Come on, Pigtails, you can do it. Come on, Tanjiro, you can do it. Come on, come on. And then we got to see the fate of Inosuke. He cannot be dead yet. I don't know how you live getting stabbed in the heart, but he's got to find a way. Oh, man, look at those broken fingers. Why we got to linger on those broken fingers? If it weren't, he got the poison out of his thigh. It's going to get real bad for Tanjiro here. Oh, and there comes the blood sickle slashes, the domes that he uses to defend himself. Come on, give us that hot water technique. Mix the fire and the water, do some Hinokami Kagura. Nothing stops the Hinokami Kagura. Come on, Tanjiro, do it. Oh, he's back on the defensive now, which isn't good with that twisted hand. Oh no, Gitaro's really going in for the kill. I liked it better when you were on the offense there, Tanjiro. This is looking scary. All right, you gotta duck, you gotta dodge, you gotta get out of the way of this attack. Or is he gonna sheathe the sword? Is he gonna take the hit in order to deliver one? Oh, right at the eyeball, no! Ooh, yes! Yes, one-handed Uzui on the scene. I knew he would make that one-handed comeback. Give him a hook hand to fight with. Let him just poke that other nunchuck blade down in his bloody stump and use it like a blade hand. Oh, one-handed, he's still enough to take care of the likes of Gitaro, right? Oh, look at that crazy look on his face. He's happy. What flashier way to win than to win with one hand cut off? And there comes the blood splatter, blood sickle attack, and he's like using that awareness he has to dodge through all the attacks, closing in on him. He's like reading everything. He can like read the moves before they happen. I love that imagery, that depiction of Uzui anticipating the attack and penetrating. Getting through the circular slashes, and then comes Tanjiro. Oh, he almost like morphed through a portal, it looked like. That shinobi technique. Scored a hit. Oh, wow, he turned it into a song? I don't even know how to interpret that, but that's awesome. Awesome metaphor there, I guess. But yeah, Tanjiro's going to come in with that kill. I guess Zenitsu's still pushing his way through the last threads of that belt that's holding Daki's head intact. Oh man, look at those swirls. Look at those blood sickle splashes. And I love the way that, it's like with the chain attaching the blades like nunchucks, he's fighting as if he's still double wields. Like he's got the total control and the reflex, and he understands his weapon so well. And he's just going at it with no hesitation. He doesn't seem any worse for the wear after losing that hand. And look at the flashes. Look at the power here. And we still got that wild card. Tanjiro's still out there. Nezuko's still out there. Boy, what a time for Inosuke to have his last breath and jump into the fight too, right? I mean, so I got my lucky charm. Oh, and Tanjiro with those twisted fingers. Man, ugh. Can he at least, Uzui's taking a lot of hits there. All of a sudden, his magical second wind seems to have given up, or else he took the hits just to gain this advantage. Like I said, sheathing the sword. Oh, right through the chin on Tanjiro. With the poison. No, Tanjiro, can you handle that poison? You're not a shinobi. You don't have the immunity that Uzui has, but he still got the next slash. All right, let's check in with Zenitsu. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get that 1-2 punch we need here? Come on, Tanjiro. Use a little Hinokami Kagura in there. Come on, use your specialness. Oh, man, I love this. It's like mind over matter here. He's going to overcome all the pain, all the misery. I mean, he got stabbed through the bottom of his chin. Oh, what's happening with this scar? It's like he's summoning some extra power through that scar. Is his hair going to turn into flame? It's like moving around like flames. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. He's like halfway through. Come on. You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. That's one of the slowest decapitations I think I've ever seen. Come on, let's check back in with Zenitsu. How's his decapitation attack going? Is he still pushing through the belt with that thunder technique? Come on, you're so close, the two of you. Come on, let's do this. Let's get this done. Get these two over with. Let's go check on Inosuke. Let's start to mourn Uzui, because I feel like, Inosuke's back! Yes! I don't know how he did it, but he's back! The flexibility of his body, so the theory that he can move his innards out of the position of the cut was true! Moving his internal organs is child's play, says, so that prevailing theory worked out. Hopefully that wasn't a manga reader who already knew the answer and they're pretending to play the theory, but I love it! My lucky charm, it was worth it! Oh, here we go. Oh no, Gyutaro's gonna try to unleash one last attack, but we got 3 blades going in to just get rid of Daki's brain. Oh, and look, the flames come up, and is that the simulcut? Yes! Simultaneous double decapitation. Fatality. It was a costly victory, but it looks like it's a victory. They can't possibly pull the rug out from under us at this point, right? Like they've had enough rug tugging going on. No more tugging that rug. Oh man, this is a great moment with them eye to eye after their defeat. 2 wives looking on as it looks like the third wife has paid the ultimate price in this fight. The whole district is destroyed. What a battle. Oh my goodness, look at the flames and the ruins all around. So easy to like underestimate the scale of this battle, but they fought over blocks and blocks, it looks like. And it looks like Uzui's still alive. Man, how bad was that injury up under his chin? Did his tongue get cut? Oh, he's feeling the poison. Can they save him from the poison? Can his total concentration breathing hold off the effects of the poison? I kind of forgot this could be like a Pyrrhic victory. You win, but you still die. Oh, and Uzui's telling him it's not over yet. So what does Uzui know here? What does Uzui know that I don't know? Telling him to run? So now what? Whoa, does he have like a final death curse? Oh, look at the destruction he unleashed with all these blood slashes. And like this mist of blood up. Was it like his death curse? Like as he died, he was able to unleash one devastating attack? Is that something the Upper Six can do? Is this the first time we've seen one of the Upper Six defeated? I think it is. Like the first time we've seen him actually killed. So this is something we have to worry about, is the aftershock. And that's it. That's the episode. We don't know if anybody's alive now. Like that was the kind of blast radius that could have killed all the witnesses. The wives could all be dead. Uzui could be dead. Tanjiro, of course, could be dead. Nezuko could be dead. Zenitsu, Inosuke. Did Inosuke just come back to die in the aftershock blast? I don't know. I wonder if they're going to give us a clue with the, with the skit at the end, the Nin Nin. It's not really been a skit so much lately. But I'm curious what they have for us at the end, because this isn't our typical ED that we're seeing here. We're just seeing the like fallout from the blast, like the embers falling down to earth like snow here. And I'm not entirely sure I know what to make of this. But it's moving, and the music is definitely, I guess I would say, sentimental, and even just a touch ominous. It really feels climactic. So I guess in episode 11, one episode left in this arc, we're going to see exactly what happened here. We're going to see the fallout of this horrible blast. Is there even an entertainment district anymore? I mean, that blast looks like it took it all out. Like there is no more entertainment district in Tokyo here, I guess. This was a crazy, crazy arc. And still one episode left, I guess, to see where we stand. So here's our Nin Nin. And they're showing us Tanjiro, so this suggests Tanjiro's still alive, right? And it's they're struggling with the poison. And he's like seeing a young Nezuko. Oh, now a Taisho era secret. We haven't had a Taisho era secret in a long time. But she's talking about something that's helped his brother overcome his hard rock head that he inherited from his mother. Yeah. they're showing his mother headbutt Inosuke when he attacked. So the next episode's called No Matter How Many Lives. So I'm guessing that means no matter how many people died, it was worth it. So I'm impressed. That's all I got here. So I'm going to say I'm proud of you for watching anime, and I'll talk to you again soon.
I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. It really means a lot to me. If you might be interested in Patreon perks like early access to videos, uncut reaction videos, ad-free videos, and the opportunity to vote on which anime will be covered in the future, then click on the link in the video description. Thank you.